moving on to Wonder Man. Obviously, we talked about it in the ranking of the MCU shows. You saw where we ranked it. We have it pretty high. There's no surprise there. Let's go ratings. I don't think I have a problem with this in any area. I think I'm at a 10. I don't know, unless you guys could think of a problem that I missed.
And I know I'm gonna disagree on something that y'all probably agree on, but I'm at a 9.
Okay.
I think I'm also at the 10. The only thing that I could have, and this is while watching it, not after, but the only thing that I was ready to be like, why the fuck is this here? Is the Doorman episode.
Oh, okay. We agree. That's why I'm at a 9. I can't. I was. Listen, go ahead, because I was gonna just take your thing.
Go ahead.
That episode is amazing.
Yeah, that episode's okay. So let's get Cody's thoughts on that, because that's the one episode that kind of like is misplaced. It starts off black and white. What the fuck is this? What is happening? And as
I thought I got the wrong show.
Yeah, it can do that to you. It can definitely do that to you. So I was like, all right, what's happening? But as it went on, I was like, oh shit, this is good. This is important to the story. You find out a little bit later, even sooner, they drop Doorman. Hey, I don't have your Doorman waiver. What? I didn't think nothing of that line. All right, cool, whatever. But then you get this episode, and all right, whatever. But Cody felt differently, so I'm interested to see what he says. Go ahead.
And you guys are gonna have to convince me. I didn't feel like it needed a whole episode. That's where my issue is. I was like, I get it, and it makes sense. Like it's great for the story. But I was like, are we really gonna use a whole episode on Doorman? Like, do we need to tell his entire story? Like, yes, we needed to tell it, but like throughout the entire episode.
I get what you're trying to say. I don't have a problem with it needing a whole episode. I think it's going to be an important plot. It was an important plot to the show, right?
It was.
I think it's going to come up again later on. And obviously that's wishful thinking. I don't know. We'll see if it does play a role later on in the MCU or not. But as for the episode itself, I loved it. I thought it was great storytelling. I thought it was a awesome character. Like, it was kind of wild to me. Yeah, he did great. I had no issues with it, and I get what you're trying to say. Do we need a whole episode on it? And I think it's just going to be important later on, and it was important to the show to get that whole fleshed out.
To counter what I'm saying, and I do this a lot. It's the show itself isn't even really an action show. It's more of a plot-driven show. So that being a full episode makes sense. I was taken out. That not the whole episode. Like, obviously, I got it and I understood it, but when that episode hit and then like it started going and I realized what I was watching. Oh, we're just gonna get his whole backstory. I was on my phone like for most of that episode. Like,
yeah,
I loved it simply for the fact that that's the whole basis for his character. Like, that incident is the whole basis for Wonder Man. And so, like, I just felt like the directors felt like, no, this is important. Like, let's tell this whole story so that the audience connects with this character. They understand the whole situation of why everything took place. And then once the conclusion of that event happened, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. And it makes sense. Everything that's been going on, why he's so secretive, why he has to move the way he moves, it makes sense.
It did. I know, man. I feel like I was like, why is it so much? I just can't get over that. It's just a me thing, but everything else, because it definitely tied in. It definitely gave me what I needed for his character to understand why he acts the way he acts. Obviously, apart from him being like a person that didn't have friends and all that, because when the mom was talking about him, and we get like the side to understand like the type of person he is and just how he's been alone, basically. Like,
yeah.
And then the Doorman thing, and then he's basically just insecure about a lot because he doesn't know what can happen to him if people find out, and he got lied to. Oh my God, we can get into it, but
when he was talking to Trevor in the car, I think it was the episode before Doorman. He was like, "Yeah, it's because of DeMar Davis." Who? Who's? Yeah. So actually, that's kind of wild. I mean, that might go against the show. Trevor not knowing who DeMar Davis is in the Doorman thing. That's kind of wild because he's been an actor in Hollywood. Would he not know who DeMar Davis is?
My only thing would be, do we know the timeline of Doorman? Because remember,
wasn't he in jail?
Yeah, he could have been in prison. That's why I'm saying that. That could be the possibility. Why?
Oh, very well, very well.
Doorman had
maybe
Josh Gad. Like, that's
yeah. It was current. Yeah, it was current.
Because the black and white probably threw it off.
Yeah, it was current. Okay. Well, what I was gonna say was when he was saying like DeMar Davis, and he was like, who? And then he was like, well, you don't know about that. And then the next episode starts, and it's in black and white. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What's going on? And it starts to go. I'm like, oh shit, this is DeMar Davis. This is what he was talking. Okay, let me lock in. What is going? Who's DeMar Davis? And that's why I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And obviously the episode went on. I thought it was great.
I was saying, because mutants is a new thing. Like these mutants haven't been around. This is like something that just happened.
Yeah. Because the first mutant technically that we've seen in the MCU is Kamala, right?
Yeah, and the question, when did mutants come? Is it because of the snap? Is that what they're trying to say?
Yeah, I don't even think they've answered that. I don't know if it was Kamala doing something or what. But she got that little X-Men theme song playing in her show. So I
that was fire.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Dang, it's interesting. Yeah. I don't know, but
yeah. But I mean, I want to speak on this too because Jet made a TikTok. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. And I'm curious to see what Cody thinks about it as well. Trevor, Ben Kingsley, phenomenal character. Like
Sir Ben Kingsley.
Sir Ben Kingsley. Great. Fantastic. Way to build on his character even more and give his character some more development and just make him already more lovable than he was in Shang-Chi and just do it to tenfold here. Because like he was, I think in my opinion, the steal of the show. Like I thought he made the show what it was, gave it heart, gave it compassion, all of that. But Jet said it elevates Iron Man 3. I said, I don't think that does that for me. And obviously in the comments, Jet got some love for that. Like, oh, hey, I was thinking the same thing. I think this does that. I don't think it does for me. I don't think it does. Cody, what do you think?
Did you rewatch when it came up?
No, I didn't. I didn't rewatch it. But do you need to rewatch it though? Like he was playing the Mandarin. Like I remember the role.
Yeah, but remember going into that, a lot of people are mad at the fact that he's a joke. So like that is something that they're taking into account. But knowing his character now and seeing him on that screen and realizing that he's doing that, does that change your perspective on this situation?
I mean, I don't see how you couldn't, but I don't see how it raises the movie to be better than what it was.
He's a big part of the issue in that movie.
Yeah, for me, that was the biggest part.
So if your perspective on the issue is changed, if you rewatch it, you might take that into a new light and have appreciation for the character.
Damn.
But we have to rewatch it for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. And it's crazy because I've rewatched that movie a couple times.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was thinking because I really think everything else about Iron Man 3 is fine. Like I really like that Tony's dealing with the fucking the anxiety and stuff like that. Obviously, I really connect with that, so that was always a really cool thing to me. But yeah, just the thing that anyone ever talks about with that movie is the Mandarin. And if we have this character progression of that character, I mean, it's something to think about. I haven't watched Iron Man 3 again, but I'm just saying. But yeah, that's really it.
No, yeah.
I did not think though, like, let's think about Loki. You don't go back and say, oh, the first Thor movie might be better.
Or Dark World might be better. I don't know.
Oh yeah, not the first one. I mean Dark World.
Yeah.
Loki's not the problem with that though.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, I know. I was just trying to throw an example that might work.
No, Loki in the MCU is great. It's just they just gave him character progression for no fucking reason, but it was amazing.
I don't know where else that would apply.
Yeah, definitely leave your thoughts on that. Obviously, we already have a few of you guys already leaving thoughts on Jet's TikTok, so go check that out if you haven't. See what you think about it. But sticking with Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley, yeah, you got to put that "Sir" in front of it. That's respect. You know, he earned that title.
I got checked on it.
Yeah, there you go. So, Sir Ben Kingsley, him like I said, his character was fantastic. But him going back when he made that call after the explosion, and we'll get into that too. But after he made that call to Simon, right, and he's like, "Hey, man, sorry, I apologize." I said, "Oh shit, what's he about to do?" And then as he kept talking on the phone, he's like, "You'll understand everything in a little bit. Don't worry about it." I said, "Oh shit, he's about to go into this role again." And given what we know now because of this show and how he really didn't like that role, and he did the things he did because he was an addict, really, and he needed money, and now he's getting into this role again for Simon. I said, "Damn, that hit right there. That hit right there. And him putting on the whole Mandarin thing on again.
I got emotional, man.
Fantastic, man. That was insane. I was like, wow. That's wow.
The direction of the episode too, because like the whole time you're thinking, oh, they're coming for something.
Mm-hmm.
And that call hits. Oh my god.
Yeah. That was insane.
Good, man.
That was insane.
Show is good, man.
That was insane.
Yeah, you talked about it. Sir Ben Kingsley was phenomenal, and Yahya Abdul-Mateen, man. Everything that I've seen him in, he is great. He is great. What's the character in Aquaman? Fucking
Manta.
Black Manta. Bro, like, I bought his motivation immediately for that movie. Like, he's just like, man, fuck Aquaman. And it's like, he's that. He was Dr. Manhattan in
Watchmen.
And Watchmen, obviously, Watchmen is one of the greatest shows of all time. He's phenomenal in that. Like, he Candyman.
Candyman. Yeah,
Candyman.
I like Candyman. Yeah.
He doesn't miss. He is great.
He's a great actor, man.
He is great. You just get so much from his expressions and his mannerisms. Like,
yeah, he's good at the little. Yeah. Like, he has me convinced what he's doing is really like.
And the storytelling, is just it's out of this world, because you get to the scene where he takes Trevor to meet his family, and his family's just being,
bro, yes, man,
just being dicks.
That scene where Trevor comes back and looks at him, and he's doing like the look around because like he feels he doesn't belong, man. His acting is phenomenal.
It's just so awkward because you're just watching it and you're like, oh man, why?
His cousins were talking shit to him. Yeah. They started talking in their native language. He said, I can understand you, right? Oh, shit. I said, damn. That was a great episode.
Yeah. Or like the interview scene where they're about to get interviewed and he's just panicking, going through like all the emotions, trying to change who he is on a daily basis to seem cool in front of her. Oh man. And then he gets to his brother and he instantly is like, oh man, you talked to my brother? Like, why didn't I think of my brother? And then he's thinking it's always something bad. It's just, that show was good.
That was a good flip. He's thinking like, yeah, his brother was probably like, man, I want my brother to work in a real job. Let me tell this reporter chick like he's terrible, whatever. But no, his brother said nothing but great things. They're like, damn. Then they get to the scene at the premiere and them, talking it out, and it's just like,
yeah, and it's crazy because going back to that scene in the interview, like the whole season, really, you don't even think much like about, I guess the fact that you're thinking everything's the focus on Simon, for it to be like you're forgetting he's undercover and he's trying to get Simon, like he's a spy for Simon. So when the interviewer comes, because you remember this is all real, they were gonna fake it all, but it's all real. So when the interviewer comes, you forget she's not just interviewing Simon. So it's like, oh my god, the twist, and man, it was so good. It was so well written. Like the writing in this show is just,
yeah. I truly think that's the beauty of the whole thing. Like, and J-Man kind of talked about it a little earlier. Like, it's an MCU show that doesn't feel like an MCU show. Honestly, in my opinion, I felt like I was watching the studio a little bit. I don't know if you ever felt like that, but I kind of got like some resemblance there. I don't know if any inspiration came from that, but it's an MCU show that doesn't feel like a superhero or an MCU show, but it has the sprinkles, just enough of the MCU to like keep you in that, I guess, level of Marvel engaged. And it was just so incredible because, again, and I think I said this in one of the TikToks that I did, I don't think Marvel can make this show fucking 5 years ago. There's no, I would stand on it. This is so different from everything they've done. I truly feel that way.
I feel like a lot of the things that they do are different. Like, there's very few similarities in their shows. Like, I could say, like, you could look at, hey, what is similar in any of their shows? Like, I feel like they do something different almost every time.
Because you could look at Wanda and Agatha and you'd be like, yeah, those are the same. Nah, those are different. Those are different.
I still felt like I was watching the MCU though. watching all those projects.
Oh, so okay, so then like when we're gonna rewatch Moon Knight now, I don't feel like you get that with Moon Knight.
That's true. Well, I mean, other than the fact that he's a fucking superhero, I don't know.
Or like
with Simon, you didn't really know what his powers were for real. Like, yeah, he exploded. It seemed like throughout the entire show, and that's all he really showed because he was hiding it the whole time. I didn't know what was going on with him, and then obviously at the end, like that whole switch up of him knowing how to do exactly what he knew how to do was kind of wild. He's super powerful. We'll see if that turns into anything.
That was like what, a year or 2 years later.
Yeah, something like that.
He locked in.
Yeah, he locked in, and that was kind of crazy.
Brother can fly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and going to that too, like seeing like. Because we're thinking, oh, we're just getting his conclusion. You know, he's just working on a next film. But then it's all a plot, bro. It was so good. Yeah. He's sitting there just living with this dude, living out his life, trying to be him so that he could be undercover. Oh man, it was.
So they hit that so well up until the point where he walked in and he's wearing the security outfit. I said, "Oh shit, you're here, huh?" Like,
yeah, bro. No. Once I saw the building, I knew what it was. I said,
"Oh, I didn't pay attention to the building." Yeah.
I said, oh, this is a prison. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane.
Oh man.
I want to know where Josh Gad's at, man. I this is where I think maybe he comes back later on. You know, if they decide to do that, I don't think he's dead. Where is he?
No, he's in the dark dimension, man.
Yeah, he's
Cloak and Dagger. Oh man. This is about to be crazy.
Is it
crazy?
Go ahead. Oh, you finish that.
Oh, that's not. I mean, that's not Dagger or Cloak. But
the Dark Dimension though is what they take their power.
That's where That's okay. That's got to come up again, man.
That's another thing. I'm trying to think. Have they shown celebrities in the MCU before? Like real life celebrities?
Yes, Kevin.
Yeah, they have. Kevin Bacon. Yeah,
they speak about music in Guardians all the time.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but this did have a lot of those celebrity moments, cameo moments, and yeah, for sure. And then it being Hollywood, that was pretty cool that they did all that. So
and they even spoke about Leo. They like, they got Leo to do it. I think he said it was one actor. They said
they referenced a lot of shit.
Yeah,
that's why I felt like the studio, to be honest. Probably.
Yeah.
Also being in Hollywood, but
yeah, think about it. We're not in New York. It's rare you're not in New York.
Yeah, that's true. On the West Coast.
Is that interviewer a real person? Probably, right?
No, she's an actress. She's an actress. Like she was playing. Cool. Yeah, I recognize her.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait. I hope they have more plans for this character. And I said this in the TikTok. I don't need a season 2 because I feel like season 2 is just it's going to be so different from what season 1 was. But I want to see this character back, and I'm hoping there's some type of obviously there are connections to be made with Brand New Day and stuff. And you know, if it's a team up with him and Spider-Man in some way, because it's a street level movie, they keep saying. So if they bring him, I'm all for it because that dynamic can work to me.
He's a movie star, and we're gonna assume like after this that they knew it was him because they probably have cameras. They probably knew it was him. So he's on the run with him. So they probably could just go to New York or something to try and find shelter somewhere, and that's how they get intertwined with. Like the next season could literally just be them on the run, and then
I could see that
with some heroes, and he becomes a part of the team.
Wouldn't you? The show changes though. Like it's a superhero show.
Yeah. This was his backstory. This was his build up. This was us getting to know Wonder Man, and rightfully so, because I didn't know nothing about Wonder Man. So now I think you can transition into being that MCU show and him being a superhero, or whatever.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and I think I'd be fine with that. Like I wouldn't have an issue if it doesn't get another season. That's fine if you want to throw him in movies now because you think he's good enough, and I think he is good enough actually to be in movies. You told his character's backstory well enough to where people need to watch this show. Honestly, that's been a negative on the Disney Plus shows now. You don't really need to watch the Disney Plus show. You need to watch this show for him so that if he comes out in a movie, if he comes out in one of those bigger projects, you understand who he is and his backstory and stuff like that. Like this is a must watch.
They've been low key doing that though. Like Miss Marvel was in the Marvels. So like if you don't watch that, she just pops up. She's just a part of that trio. But to your point, like this is the first time I truly remember an MCU show coming out and I didn't see a single negative thing said about it. Like, it's just universally loved. I haven't seen a single person say a bad thing about it. And I think you're right. Like, they definitely need to play off of that. Like, you have a win here in a character that, for a majority of Marvel fans, well, not Marvel fans, I would say MCU fans, you hear Wonder Man. Who the fuck is Wonder Man? You just established him. Everybody loves him. You have to play on that. That's why I think you throw in Spider-Man. It's the same director. Damage Control has been confirmed to be a major player in Spider-Man. I think you do
it. He would start off as like a pseudo villain, right? Like, because to Spider-Man, all he knows is they're wanted. He's wanted by the Damage Control.
Damage Control is chasing him, and they try to get Spider-Man to help.
Yeah. And then obviously that would develop into like, well, no, I'm not the bad guy. This is what happened.
Yeah, maybe Spider-Man's probably going to try and protect heroes because he's...
Yeah.
Oh, but then again...
The Hulk showing up? Wonder Man is fucking strong, bro. Like, I don't see how Spider-Man handles him.
You're going to need the Hulk.
I don't... He's strong as shit.
So, and then, I don't know. We'll see. And then both of them kind of have this rage aspect where they get mad.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna be the thing.
He reverts back to Rage Hulk because of Wonder Man. You can't do it. You can't do it as fucking Smart Hulk, man. You can't do it. He's gonna fuck you up. You need to let out the rage.
And Punisher's in the fucking movie, so he's just trying to bring people to justice. Like, oh,
yeah, there you go. He's there. He's wanted. Bring his ass in. That's all. He's on a wanted poster. Let me get him. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You came to the wrong city.
Damn, man. Yeah, they tell
you something.
They got to do something. Whether it's a season 2, obviously we'll be all open to that. But they gotta bring this character back. Yeah. Just don't lose him in the Disney Plus bullshit. Like I've been saying, please.
We got so much going on, man. The Fantastic Four is showing up. The Thunderbolts, the new Avengers, Young Avengers, Mutants, X-Men. Oh my goodness. Spider-Man still needs to come back, and we need to figure out what he's gonna do with his life as Peter Parker. Strange is still in a different dimension. The Dark Dimension is introduced.
I don't even know if they do that anymore. Like, what's going to happen? Shang-Chi, we've been asking for a sequel for that. I don't know. Trevor's back. Where's Shang-Chi at?
Yeah, I mean, leading up to Doomsday, there's not even leading up to Doomsday. Leading up to Doomsday, past Doomsday, Secret Wars, after Secret Wars. Like
after Secret Wars, yeah.
Where's the Cap clip from?
They got work
to go in
the
past and pick him up. Who's time traveling?
They got work to do, but they definitely got the pieces to make some shit shake.
Yes,
I will say that they got the ingredients. They got to put it together, and then I think at this point in time, J-Mag, we were talking about that shit a long time ago. People were calling us crazy. I think it was during the Secret Invasion review that we're dumb and the MCU has a fucking, a visible timeline that you guys should be seeing what we're heading towards. I think it's very open and visible now that was never the fucking thing. Like, they were just pushing out characters, pushing out projects, give a damn how it ties to anything or what leads to what. Like, we'll worry about that later. That's clearly what it was. It was more of a web than a fucking straight line.
Here's a character, here's a character.
Yeah, and just not progressing those characters whatsoever. Yeah. I talked about it. Like, they did Iron Man, and then they did Incredible Hulk, and then they did Cap, I think, and then they went right back to Iron Man, and then Cap got a sequel.
Hulk needs a movie, man.
See that at that point, this
he needs a movie.
We need the real Hulk back. I don't need a smart Hulk movie.
That's why that we need a get real Hulk back movie. That's the only, besides it happening in Brand New Day, how else are we going to get that? Like, there's no other way. He needs a movie.
Whatever Thanos whooped his ass bad, Dr. Doom better whoop his ass again and hopefully reverse whatever Thanos did. Crazy.
I don't know. But, like I was saying, they got the ingredients to make some shit shake for real. We've been talking about it. You got the X-Men, you got the Fantastic Four. Me and J-Max said it. Put the Avengers on the back burner. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Start working on different groups, man.
Truth be told, And if the story is good, that's the thing. People be like, no, they're gonna tell this story about a character we don't know, and it's not gonna sell. It's not gonna make money. It's like that's not the point. Look at Wonder Man. Establish the character, make him great, and people will want to see him more. Like, that's what you got to do.
I'm not gonna lie. After Secret Wars, the next big movie should not be called Avengers. We should be on to something else after that.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, what's gonna be their event movie now, though? That's the thing. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see the era of the MCU after Secret Wars.
All right, there you go. Wonder Man review from us here at LFG. 10s, 9. Definitely leave your thoughts if you guys have seen it. Where does it rank? Obviously on your Marvel shows as well. Leave all those thoughts down in the comments below.